Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the OnePlus 12R. Now you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one starts at $500. But wait, if you buy this from OnePlus.com, right now they got a special going on where you can trade in any phone in any condition and save $100. That makes the price of this phone $400. I repeat, any phone in any condition, you're going to save $100. Now at $400, this is a major go. Now we had a lot of talk about OnePlus is the flagship killer. This phone right here, this is not a flagship killer. It's more like a killer mid-range phone. For $400, you cannot go wrong. Now I know somebody's going to say, what about the Poco phone and the Realme phones and the Redmi phones? Those phones have dope specs, but here's the thing. If you live in the USA, those phones are not going to work on all of your carriers. This phone will. So if you got Verizon, Cricket, Boost, Mint, Bob's Fish and Chips and Wireless, you got an Obama wireless plan, this phone is going to work. Not to mention customer service. Okay, now I hear a lot of people talking about OnePlus doesn't have the best customer service. I don't know. I really never had to deal with them, but I guarantee you their customer service is going to be better than a Poco phone or a Realme phone. If you get those phones imported, you're getting zero customer service. So I'd rather take my chance with a OnePlus in the mid-range department. All right, so let's go through the specs real quick. Now this one comes in two different colors. You got cool blue and iron gray. For the display, you got a 6.78-inch LTPO AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1264 by 2780. Now that's 450 for the PPI Patrol. The phone is IP64 splash resistant. You got Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front for protection, glass on the back with an aluminum frame. You got HDR10 Plus, Dolby Vision. It goes up to 4,500 nits brightness, and you got a 120 Hz refresh rate. For the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Generation 2 with the Adreno 740 GPU. Now, what does that mean in English? That's flagship specs, bro. Last year's flagship specs, but still flagship specs. Now, you're getting 12 or 16 gigs of RAM, 128 or 256 gigs of storage, no micro SD card slot for expandable memory. Now, it's running Android 14 with Oxygen OS 14 skin on top, and you're guaranteed 3 years of Android updates. Now for the battery, this is OnePlus phone's biggest battery. Okay, you got a 5,500 milliamp battery that features 80 watt fast charge. And that means you can charge this phone from 0 to 100% in 31 minutes. That's what OnePlus claims. I tested it out. I charged this from 0 to 100% in 26 minutes. That is incredible. For the cameras, on the rear you got a triple setup. So you got a 50 megapixel wide angle, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 2 megapixel macro sensor. Now you can shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second. On the front, you got a 16 megapixel wide angle lens, and you can shoot video at 1080p, 30 frames per second. Now you're getting dual stereo speakers, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, NFC, always on display, face unlock, on-screen fingerprint sensor. You got the classic OnePlus alert slider. You got an IR blaster. And you got thought protection, also known as second space or clone phone. All right, so all of that for $400. Let's unbox it and see what it is. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
Calm down. Okay, here we go. OnePlus 12R. Now, the R stands for the return, okay? This is the return of OnePlus. If y'all see my OnePlus 12 video, before I shot this, in my mind, I was saying OnePlus needs to stick to making mid-range phones. The Nord, okay, and the Ace. But after using the OnePlus 12, OnePlus is officially back on the scene. This is a certified flagship phone right here. This is a top-tier mid-range phone. Now, as far as the presentation, classic red box. Okay, I like that. Let's see, inside. Here's what you're gonna get. I know that was a missed opportunity. You got your usual books and shit, SIM ejection tool, and of course, your OnePlus Troll stickers. Okay, you know anybody with a Poco phone, you know what to do. Now inside, you also get an OTG. Let's go ahead and see that from the back. Okay. Bang, there it is. So you're getting USB-A to USB Type-C OTG. This is going to be your device. You got the charging cable, classic OnePlus Red. Okay, USB-A to USB Type-C. And of course, you got your charging brick in the box where it belongs. Samsung, Google, Apple, nothing, Sony, fucking Sony. This is where the charging brick belongs, inside of the box. Okay? And of course, here's your device. Now let me go ahead and peel this stick off. Right. Let's get a little wipe down. Bang, here it is. The OnePlus 12R in cool blue. Now, I am happy that they finally decided to bring out a different color other than black and green. And this blue looks sick. Okay, let's go ahead and power this up. Okay, there it is. All right, so let me go ahead and delete my browsing history, and then we'll walk through the OS. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, before we get into the full review, let me answer one quick question. Why do I consider this a mid-range phone and not a flagship phone? It's not just because of the price. This is missing a few things from my flagship checklist, such as no IP68 dust and water resistance. Now, this is IP64. That means splash proof. But for me, a flagship phone has to have full IP68 dust and water resistance. Next, no Quad HD display. Next, no wireless charge. Now that is a huge deal for me. Next, no 4K 60 frames per second video on the front-facing camera, and the rear cameras are just okay. Next, no expandable memory, and no headphone jack. That shit's whack. Hashtag bars. But other than that, okay, for $400, you cannot complain. Now I know somebody's gonna say, well, what's the difference between the OnePlus 12 and the 12R? First of all, the price. Okay, the OnePlus 12, like I said, this is a real flagship phone. This one's gonna run you $800. So this is officially half the price. Next, IP65 versus IP64. Okay, so you're getting a little bit more ingress protection. Next, Quad HD display versus Full HD display. So the OnePlus 12 has a top-of-the-line display. Next, you're getting wireless charge versus no wireless charge. Next, you're getting more storage. Okay, this one comes up to 512 gigs. This one only goes up to 256. And of course, the biggest difference between these two phones is the cameras. Okay, the Hasselblad, it's not just branding. The cameras on these two phones are night and day. This is a real camera. This is a basic camera. It's going to get the job done, but you can't compare these two cameras. This is flagship level. Okay, now not this flagship level. Okay, this is flagship level. This is ultra flagship level. But this is mid-range level cameras. Now, I will say this. The OnePlus 12R, it does have a better battery. This is 5,500 milliamps versus 5,400. However, coupled with the LTPO AMOLED display and the fact that it doesn't have Quad HD, you're going to notice way better battery time with this one. Okay, now I've been using this for about a week. The battery life on this is insane. First, let me get a little wipe down again because this one is kind of a fingerprint magnet. Check this out. Let's talk about the build quality. I will say this. It feels so good in the hands. Ladies, you know the procedures. This feels like a flagship phone. You got the cold aluminum trim on the sides. Okay, the back, it has the glossy glass. Now, y'all know I'm kind of over the glossy glass, but it is what it is. Okay, let's walk around real quick. On one side, walk around. Let's walk around the phone. Let's look around. How about that? Let's look around the phone. You got your classic OnePlus alert slider. Okay, silent, ring, and vibrate. I love that. Let's go ahead and open this up real quick. Put in too many codes. Okay, look at this. Ring mode, vibrate, and silent. Now, why is that important? I love this because once you get the hang of this, if you got your phone in your pocket and you want to quickly throw it on silent, clandestinely, in your pocket, you're gonna feel that texture on the grip, slap it up, and you're good. Or you whip your phone out, especially when you get the hang of this, I like to pull my phone out, quickly slide it up, and just drop it on the table. Okay? So that's a nice little convenient feature to have right there. Okay, so we're gonna leave it on silent mode for now. On the back, here's your triple camera setup. And like I said, the cameras, they're not bad for day-to-day pictures. But if you're a videographer or you're a content creator and you make money from your photos and videos, you're going to want something a little bit better. But for your daily shots of your food, all right, that chicken salad sandwich you eating for breakfast that you're getting ready to post on your Instagram story, it's going to be fine for this phone. And for $400, you really can't complain. There's your OnePlus logo, okay, LED flash. On the top, you got an IR blaster. Now, I can't stress enough how much I love this. Y'all hear me talk about this all the time. The IR blaster. Shout out to OnePlus for bringing it even to the mid-range phones. That's pretty dope. Okay, on the bottom, there's your speaker grill, USB Type-C charging slot, SIM tray. Okay, on this side, you got power, volume up and down. In a nice location, easy to reach. Okay, like I said, IP64, splash resistant, Gorilla Glass 2 on the front. This phone has a nice hefty weight to it, pretty much about the same weight as the OnePlus 12, and almost the same look. I do like this non-fingerprint version though, a little bit better. Okay, now a couple of different ways you can open up your device. You can swipe up, put in your pad and your pin. Next, you got face unlock, which works flawlessly. All right, Shoes, what are you doing? Which works flawlessly. Let's do one more. Bang. Now, I'm not going to look at it. As soon as I look over, bang, there it is. And of course, you got your fingerprint sensor. Now, the fingerprint sensor also works flawlessly. The fingerprint sensor and face unlock are better, in my opinion, than even the big boy Galaxy S24 Ultra 5 Gangsta Alpha Mega Supreme aka Galactus 3.0. Try to say that in one breath. That's how much I'll be talking about that phone. Anyway, check this out. Always on display. Fully customizable. Let me wipe this down because I need y'all to see that. All right. Fully customizable. Always on display. Time, date, battery percentage, all your notifications with animated AODs. Okay, I love that. Let's walk through some of the basics. You swipe over. This is the global ROM. Okay, so when you swipe over, you're going to get that Google homepage. Okay, hold up. We got a new knife coming out, the new Microtech knife. I'm going to need to watch that video in a minute. Swipe over, all of your Android 14 widgets. And one thing about this phone, it is silky smooth. And that's why I say I love OnePlus phones. Regardless of some of the shortcomings with this device, for $400. Okay, if you go in the store right now and you buy this for $400, you are going to be satisfied. Okay, trust me, you're not going to be mad. Even if you bought this for $500, this is still a win. All right, this is still a win. And I'm going to be totally honest with y'all. The only way that I knew this, let me not say the only way, the biggest reason that I noticed the difference in the camera is because I'm actually in the process of doing my full review for the Oppo Find X7 Ultra. So yesterday I had both of these phones outside and I was taking the same pictures. Now, if you just take a regular photo with this, let me see what I got on deck right here. Let me pull something up real quick. Let's see. Okay, this morning I was at the gym, right? If you take a regular photo like this, it's going to look dope. But when you take a regular photo and then you pull out this phone and take them side by side, then you're going to notice the difference. Okay, then you're going to notice what you're paying that extra money for. But anyway, let's go through some of the basics. Okay, so you swipe down, you got all your quick toggles. Okay, let's see anything we need to see here. You got quick share, you got your Google Pay, you can use that. Remember, this is the global version. You're gonna have Android Auto, NFC, screenshot, screen record. Take it over to settings. Okay, so you got your haptics. Now, I like to have my haptic intensity on max. And this phone does have a great haptic engine. You got your emojis. Flexible window, one-handed mode heights, spatial audio. Let's go ahead and check this real quick. Now, you need headphones for that, so we'll have to come back to that. You can log into your OnePlus account. Let's go to connections and sharing. You got VPNs, NFC, private DNS, and Android Auto. Okay, now you got multi-screen connect, link to Windows, and again, you got an IR blaster. So what does that mean? You can pull up the IR remote app, and the IR blaster will control all of these different devices. Now, I'll talk more about that when I do the IR blaster segment of the video. I don't know why do I laugh whenever I say the word segment. It's so stupid. Oh, my God. Okay, here we go. Where was we? Okay, so let's go to wallpapers and style. Now, for your AODs, when I say AOD, all right, that means always on display. All right, for y'all cats that's not into the tech lingo, AOD just means always on display. All right, so for the always on display, we got personalized, canvas. You can do custom patterns. You got text and image. Okay, add your own personal image. You got your emojis. You got your carbon ones. Okay, I love these. These actually have little animations. You see the fish swimming right there. Waterfall with the birds. You got Planet Earth. EARF, Planet Earth. Let's see. You can also change the colors of the clocks. Okay, but I like to leave it white. Why not? Let's see. You also got the classic Homeland. Okay, so you got the bears. Now, these actually move. You see the penguin. Penguin having a little good time right there. The bear right there got little family members right there on the side. And you got the fish, little fishy right there. Okay, so that's the Homeland ones. You got Insight, which is pretty dope. Remember when OnePlus first dropped that? You got the classic OnePlus digital clocks. Why keep you pressing back? All right, look, the classic with the red, red and white numbers. You got analog clocks. Okay, a whole bunch to choose from. This one is pretty dope too. And you got text and clock, and you can add your own image. Okay, be better if you want some Obama type shit. And keep it moving. All right, so that's it for that. Let's see, you got wallpapers. Now you can put any wallpaper from your photo album. You got a bunch of different live ones. You see, I like these ones right here. This is what I'm using right now. Let me show you how that looks. You see, that looks kind of sick, right? Then you could drop different colors on that version. This one right here, a little wave, why not? This is cool shit right here, though. I like this one right here, too. Just abstract colors. Okay, you got static. You got different fonts. Okay, you can change the font sizes and all that. Change your icon shapes. Okay. You got colors. Change different color palettes. Now, I like to leave mine on coastal. Why not? You got your quick settings. You can change the actual shapes. Okay. Let's leave it on default. Matter of fact, I like square. Square looks pretty good, too. You got fingerprint animation. Now, there's a few different ones to choose from. Okay. The ripple, stripe, fireworks. Let's go ahead and leave it on the fireworks shoes, bro. Leave it on the fire. Shoes like, play with me, bro. I got you. You got edge lighting. Now, this is dope when you get your notifications when your display is off. You get that little edge lighting. I'm going to leave mine on red. Okay, and of course, display size. If you blind like me, you can leave it on standard or large. Now, just for the video, I'm going to leave it on standard because I don't want to kill y'all. But in my day-to-day life, I'm using it on large, bro. I'm not ashamed, though. It is what it is. All right, so let's exit out of that. Next, let's go to home screen and lock screen. Anything we need to see here? Nope. Now, you can have your shelf, which is this. When you pull down, this is your shelf. Okay? You see, all right, shoes. For the shelf, I got the clock, cities, my steps. Okay, you got Spotify, my Sony remote, all of this stuff right from the shelf. So that's when you swipe down shelf, you swipe down from the top, you get all your notifications. Okay? Let's see anything else we need to see. Raise to awake, double tap to turn the screen, all of the standard stuff. You can change. Oh, matter of fact, let me show you one more thing. You can change your system navigation. You can have the 3 buttons if you want on the bottom. A lot of people don't like the fact that some of these new phones are getting rid of that option altogether. You can still do it right here. Okay, let's go to display and brightness. Okay, now this is 4,500 nits peak brightness. Okay, peak brightness, but that doesn't mean sustained brightness. This is usually going to be around 1,200 nits sustained brightness, which is pretty bright. Got the screen color mode, vivid. Okay, Samsung, vivid, natural, pro modes. Okay, warm, cold. I like mine's a little bit on the colder side. Okay, look, I'm ignoring shoes. I'm ignoring her. All right, so let's see. Eye color and temperature. Okay, you can change all that stuff if you want. Font, display size. Okay, image sharpener. Go ahead and turn that on. Okay, for your videos. Video color boost. Go ahead and turn that on too. Might as well take advantage of all of this stuff. Go auto rotate, screen resolution. Okay, so we got standard or we got high. So let's drop it on high. No wonder all of this time I'm like, this phone looks a little bit off to me. No wonder. See, you had to drop it on high. Okay, you gotta, you gotta make sure you drop it on high. Screen refresh rate. Okay, you might as well leave it on high. But this is also LTPO. So that means it's going to have a variable refresh rate. So when it's not needed, it can drop all the way down to 1 hertz. Or as we say, minimum hertage. But it can go all the way up to 120. Now you also have app-specific refresh rates that you can lock in. Okay, that's pretty dope too. Okay, anything else we need to see? That's pretty good with that. Sound and vibration. Dual stereo speakers on this. They do sound good. I mean, it could use a little more bass, but for $400. Okay, we'll do a little test right here. We got this. Let's see, more sounds. Okay, got all this stuff right here. You got a finger fit animation sound. Let's get and leave that. Let's see, Dolby Atmos. Okay, you got different profiles. You got smart, movie, gaming, or music. I like to just leave it on smart, and it'll automatically adjust to whatever the phone thinks is necessary. Spatial audio, you already seen that. The holo audio, you need your headphones for. All right, let's see anything else. Notifications and status bar. Nothing to really see there. Apps, security and privacy. Okay, now check this out. You do have System Cloner. That is your thought protection. Okay, we're going to go over that in a minute. Thought protection. You can also hide apps. You got your private safe for your scumbag photos. Okay, and of course you got face unlock, on-screen fingerprint sensor, and smart lock. Okay, let's see. Location, battery. Now, this is OnePlus's biggest battery at 5,500 milliamps, and it is a certified beast. You see right now, I'm rocking my phone on max brightness. It's at 100%. Watch what it's going to be at the end of this video. Okay, but you also have smart wrap and charging. You can turn that on and off. You got more settings. Now, let's go ahead and put this on high performance mode. Why not? Okay, you can get maximum performance. Okay. Okay, let's see. Anything else we see? Battery health. Okay. Now, a lot of people have been saying, I've been reading all of the comments when I did the OnePlus fast charger. Oh, that's going to mess up your battery. Come on, man. This is 2024. Okay, this is 2024. Stop making excuses for companies like Samsung and Apple for hitting us with these 25 watt or 45 watt charging speeds. In 2024, okay, your battery's not going to get messed up by fast charging. But you can also, if you really want to keep this phone for the next 5 years, stop charging at 80%. There's ways you can increase your battery health. Now, me, I know I'm trading in phones every year or every other year. I don't care about none of this shit. I'm rocking my phone on max everything. And you should do the same. Why not? Enjoy your life. I'm on some enjoy your life type shit lately. All right, let's go to special features. Okay, you do got split view. You got flexible windows. You got this right here. Okay, that's your smart sidebar. Now, for the smart sidebar, you can open this from any screen. So I'm at my home screen. Hit the smart sidebar. I could do a quick screenshot. Bang, there it is. Or I could do screen record. Okay, screen translate. That's pretty dope. AI features coming soon. You got your photos, Amazon. If you want to, you can add more apps if you want. Okay, so that's your smart sidebar. Let's see, you got kids mode, simple mode, Zen space, gestures and motions. Okay, we already went through all of that stuff. Let's see, anything else? Additional settings. Okay, accessibility. If you're hearing or visually impaired, all of the settings on deck. Okay, you see I use flash notifications. You got assistive ball. If this phone is too big, you have that little ball. You can control it from the bottom. Let's see, anything else we need to see here? Gestures and motion. Did we cover everything from here? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Flip to mute incoming calls. If you turn that on when you get a phone call, bang, flip it over and it'll mute. Simple enough. You got your OTG connection, schedule power on and off, back up and reset. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's go to about. Okay, now this is the big boy, right? 256 storage, maximum. I would have liked to have seen a 512 gig version, maybe for $600, but it is what it is. No matter why not? Keep it the same price. Just like how they did with the OnePlus 12. Give us a free upgrade. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Now, this cat here is looking like cracks, but they not. So that's pretty much it. Beautiful, silky smooth OS. Okay, no hiccups, no lag at all. Let's check the web browsing speeds. Go to apple.com. Okay. Full website. One quick question. Everybody been asking me, what's up with the Apple Vision Pro? Now, I passed on that. And the reason I passed on that is not just because I'm a broke bastard. Okay, $3,500. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's not just because I'm a broke bastard. The reason I passed on that is this right here. This is the same reason I don't like using the Oculus Quest. I hate the goggles. Like, the goggles are fun for me for about 30, 40 minutes. But after that, I got to take them off. I can't wear goggles for more than 30, 40 minutes. That's why I like the AR glasses, like the X-Real or the N-Reals, because those are more like sunglasses. They don't give you that claustrophobic feeling of wearing a big, like, set of space goggles. That's why I passed on this. Now, maybe I'll pick one up later. I don't know. But right now, I'm not jumping on the hype train because I'm really just not feeling it like that. And I'm also a broke bastard. All right, let's see. Let's do some split screen multitasking. Okay, so we got Facebook on the bottom, Apple on the top, You can swap sides. Okay. Now you also got flexible windows, so let's go ahead and do that. So we got Facebook. We'll put that in the floating window. So we can have that right there. Use some other apps. So say I want to take it over to, let's take it over to YouTube. I can still have my Facebook ready to go. Full screen. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Floating window. Push it to the side. Have it like that. Now I say I want to go to Twitter. And while I'm rocking out on Twitter, I could just, bang, open this back up. And we could go full screen. Okay, so this is pretty dope. You see the web browser speeds, 120 hertz refresh rate? This is $400, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now all of this split screen multitasking, you can't even do this on your iPhone 15 Pro Max. All right, pull out your iPhone 15 Pro Max out of your pocket right now and try to go like this. All right, try to do split screen multitasking. Let's do Facebook and Twitter at the same time. You can't do it. This is pretty dope. All right, so now let's test out these dual stereo speakers. Of course, I got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rebier. Here we go.
Yo, sound test, time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth, time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
Okay, nice and loud. If I cover up the bottom, this is just the top.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it? How's the sound, baby? That's a sound test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rebier. And when I said earlier that the speakers could use a little bit more bass, you know what it is? I'm kind of spoiled because I've been using a lot of gaming phones lately, but the speakers actually sound pretty good. I definitely wouldn't complain, especially for $400. All right, so now let's test out this beautiful display. Go full screen. It does have the curved panel. Like I said, up to 4,500 nits brightness. Excellent viewing angles. The display might be one of the best things about this phone. I love it. Little cutout for your front-facing camera. And if you like curved displays, you're gonna love this one. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's do a little bit of gaming. But on a side note, this does have a little gaming suite. So from your games, you just swipe down and check this out. We could put it in low power mode, balance mode, or pro gamer mode. That's going to show your GPU speed, your frames per second. You can control my volume, any videos that we're playing. You got call blocker, screenshots, notifications. Nice little setup right here. All right, so I got Asphalt 9 queued up. Here we go. Snapdragon 8 Generation 2. This is definitely a flagship chipset. So you're not going to have any problems doing your gaming. Y'all see that drip? Hold up. I need that ramp this time. There it is. Oh, look at number 1 right here. Look at that drip right there. Woo! There we go. Do it in style. Okay, let's turn this down. Yeah, the speakers are definitely loud. Let me correct what I said earlier. Not the most bass, but the speakers are loud. Anyway, gaming on your OnePlus 12R. No issues at all. Buttery smooth. All right, so now let's talk about the camera. Now, like I said earlier, not the best camera in the world, but not the worst. Let's take a quick shot. Shoes, look up. And when you want the cat to do something, they don't do it. All right, look at this. Watch this. Look at this photo right here. Shoes looking extra angry. The photos actually look pretty good. It's just that when you compare them side by side with a flagship, then you tend to notice a little bit of the difference. But for $400, look at that. You really can't complain. Let's go through the different shooting modes. Now, you do have pro mode. Okay, you can change your white balance, your shutter speed, go crazy. You got video. Now, video, you can do wide angle all the way up to 10 times zoom. Now, you can do 4K at 60 frames per second, but on the front-facing camera, the max you can shoot is 1080p at 30 frames per second. Okay, so definitely mid-range camera status. Now, you got regular photos. You can do wide angle all the way up to 20 times zoom. And as far as the zoom test, it did not pass my zoom test. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so you do got portrait mode. Let's see if I get a quick portrait mode shot. Okay, look at that. Okay, did a quick portrait shot. Okay, shoes looking luxurious. Okay, so you do got portrait mode. Exit out of that. And you got more. So you got night mode, you got high res, panorama, macro, movie, slow motion, time lapse, long exposure, dual video, front and back. You got your text scanner and tilt shift. Now, let me show you what I mean by it didn't pass my zoom test. Y'all know how I do the zoom test with the school and that sign. I'll show you just in case you don't know. Let me get ahead and pull that up. Okay, so what I like to do for my zoom test is I stand all the way down the block and I try to zoom in on that sign right there. You see that sign? Now, on a flagship phone, you can zoom in and read it crystal clear. Here's how it looks. Okay, with this one, I mean, you can't read anything. So this did not pass my zoom test. But again, you got to remember for $400. Now, here's a regular photo. It does look great. And this is the photo that made me realize, well, not realize, but that actually, when I was doing my side-by-side with this phone. Okay, now I'm going to save the camera shots from this phone till next week when I come back. But this looks good. This looks good. It's just that this is great. Okay, there's a difference between good and great. Now, for $400, good is good. Okay, I'm not really going to complain at all. Took a whole bunch of shots. The night shots on this look great. Matter of fact, oh, look at that. Look at the sky. It does look great. Matter of fact, take a look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. All right, so one quick side note, just in case you was wondering the difference in the quality of the photos between the OnePlus 12 and the 12R, here's the zoom test, okay? Here's the OnePlus 12R. You cannot even read that sign, and look at the OnePlus 12. This is the same sign, okay, at maximum zoom. Here's how it looks on the OnePlus 12R, and here's how it looks on the 12. You see the difference, right? Look at that. So that's the difference between mid-range cameras and flagship cameras, the zoom. But let's go back to a school shot. Look, here's another difference. You see the difference in the color? This is the 12, and this is the 12R. Look at the color of the school. Okay, so that's the difference between mid-range and flagship cameras. All right, so now let's talk about the IR Blaster. Now, this phone does have a native IR Blaster app, but you can use something like Me Remote if you don't like this one. But this one is official tissue. As you can see, I already got my Sony TV connected. But the IR Blasters, I can't stress this enough, not just for TVs. Okay, not just for TVs. Stop telling me about Samsung smart things, because every TV ain't Samsung. Okay, who cares about Samsung smart things when you go to that hotel room and they got an LG TV or they got a Sony TV? You're gonna want an IR Blaster. This one's gonna control your cable box, okay, your little streaming boxes, your DVD players, your air conditioner, which I use mine for, your projector, your fans, all of your lights, your cameras, your electric heaters, your water heaters, your robot vacuum cleaners, and many, many more. Now take a look at this stock video. This is how I use the IR Blaster up in my office. All right, so I'm sitting up in the office. I just finished working. Now I want to turn off all of my TVs using one phone. Okay, so let's start off with the Samsung TVs. Just like that. Another one. Just like that. Now we'll switch over to LG TV. Press the button. Just like that. And now let's switch over to Sony TV. Press the button. Just like that. The IR Blaster is so clutch for me. This is a major go. Now we got to talk about another one of my favorite features, System Cloner. Okay, second space, also known as thought protection. Now, on the Xiaomi and the Realme and the Redmi phones, they call it second space. On the OnePlus phones and the Oppo phones, they call it System Cloner. Same thing, okay? On my channel, we call it thought protection. Here's how it works. Now, I'm going to close the phone. I'm going to open it up using my thumbprint. Let's go to gallery. You see all of the shots that I took. Okay, that was me up in the gym earlier. You got Instagram. Okay. There's your Instagram. Exit out of that. As you can see, let's go to, this is my Instagram, my personal Instagram. Okay, let's go over to Twitter. Okay, my personal Twitter. Let's go to TikTok. Okay, this is my personal TikTok. Okay, and let's go to Facebook. This is my personal Facebook. Now, I'm going to exit out of all of this stuff. I'm going to close the phone. Now, instead of using my thumbprint, I'm going to use a different finger. Now, watch this. Okay, now, let me do that again because I haven't used it in over 24 hours. So it's going to make me put in the secondary fingerprint. But I'm going to do that one more time for y'all. Okay, watch this. Okay. Now, I'm on my regular homepage, right? Y'all see all of my apps. Let's swipe up. All of my apps, everything running in the background. Let's close it. Now this time, instead of using the thumb, let's use the first finger. And you notice it changes over to a new phone. System clone. Now let's go to Facebook. No Facebook logged in. Okay, let's go to Instagram. No Instagram logged in. Let's go to TikTok. No TikTok logged in. Let's go to Twitter. No Twitter logged in. Let's go to gallery. No photos at all. That's why I call this thought protection, because if you're dealing with a thought, the first thing you do when you put your phone down and you go to the bathroom, a thought is going to pick up your phone and they're going to go straight to your photos and videos. Let me see what you're doing. They're going to say, oh, let me check your Instagram DMs. They're going to be all up in your shit. This way you can have your phone protected, leave it on the table like this, look like a gentleman, and ride out. Now, when I come back from the bathroom, all I got to do, instead of using this finger, let's go back to the thumbprint. And bang, just like that, I'm back to my regular phone. So now, there's my gallery, all of my photos in there. There's my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, okay, Facebook, everything on deck. How sick is that? Now, if I left my phone like this on the table and some thought picked it up, the first thing it can do is go to my gallery and be like, oh, and you don't want to see my vacation photos, bro. Trust me. All right. Not to mention, I'm not just saying the thought. A little kid, you leave your phone on the table. Imagine your kid picks up your phone and like, oh, look, let me look at dad's phone. And you scroll down to my vacation photos. You're going to be like, Dad, bro. what are you doing? So now, before I leave my phone unattended, just hit it with the other finger and keep it moving. And this is pretty dope too, because a lot of us have kids, and your kids be like, oh, I want to use your phone to play a game or something. That's when you're going to have to, okay, first, go to your regular photos. You can hide all of them if you want. But instead of doing it, as soon as, if my daughter's like, yo, Dad, I want to use your phone for a little while. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll just be like, hold up. All right, here you go. And now she can do anything she wants on my phone. Then as soon as she hand it back to me, bang. How dope is that? Okay, that's pretty sick. All right, let's let him get and turn this off. Now, one thing that people have been asking me is, when you got your phone on scumbag mode, all right, with the other finger, will you still get notifications from the first phone? And you can have it where you get notifications or you don't. It's your choice. Now, me, I wanted that when I got it in scumbag mode, I'm getting no notifications or nothing. Okay, but you can have it where you still get your first notifications and all of that. Because say I'm just using the phone in scumbag mode to give it to my daughter, I still want my notifications. Okay, so I can still have my notifications coming from my first phone, but you can't see my gallery and all that other stuff. So that is a dope feature. Now let's do the RDA test. Regular daily activities. Now you just spent $400 on a OnePlus 12R. Let's see how it works in the real world. Now this phone doesn't have wireless charge. However, if you use the provided cable and the provided charging brick, you're going to be able to charge this phone from 0 to 100% in 26 minutes. So what does that mean? You don't have to plug this in and sleep at night. You can sleep with this right in your bed next to your pillow, okay? Right under your pillow. Sometimes I like to do that too. Or right next to your hand. Go to sleep with this in your bed. When you wake up in the morning, if your phone battery is at 20%, 15%, even 1%, it could be right on the verge of getting ready to die. All you got to do is wake up, plug it in, you go take a shit, shower, and shave. By the time you finish doing that, your phone is going to be guaranteed at 100%. Look at that nice charging animation. Okay, but just in case you do like to leave it plugged in overnight, you could do that too. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to notice you're always on display. So you got time, date, battery percentage, okay, and your notifications. Now, this has the amazing face unlock. Let me just go ahead and put my code in real quick, and then we could do that again. Okay, watch this. The face unlock. As soon as you pick it up and look at it, bang, pops right open. Bang, let's do one more. Bang. Or we could just wake up, grab the fingerprint sensor, and keep it moving. All right, so let's go through some regular daily activities. Now, as soon as I wake up, I get all my news directly from Google or Google News. So I do have a Google News widget. Okay, right here, the Google News. So, okay, they got a Kansas City shooter, fatal crash on the Cross Bronx, New York murderer set free from 22 years to life on a technicality. What? Who this? Yeah, so you gotta be watching for these kind of dudes right here, man. All right, sentenced 20 years of life, he got free on a technicality. All right, well, hopefully the streets handle that if he's guilty. All right, this is your Google News. Now, one quick side note. You see this right here? The Bose open earbuds. If I exit out of that, right, let's go to my Gmail. As you can see right here, Bose confirmation. I just ordered those yesterday. All right, so for everybody asking me about the Bose, we're going to get into those next week when I get back. Okay, so this is how I get my Google News. Okay, let's see. Sketch rumors suggest that Oppo, OnePlus, and Vivo are exiting the foldable market. I don't know why. Because the OnePlus Open, that is my favorite fold. Okay, now y'all know sometimes I go with the Xiaomi, but for the last couple of months, I've been going with the OnePlus Fold as my favorite fold. So OnePlus, I really hope they don't ditch that after 1 year. Okay, let's see. Apple fans are starting to return their Vision Pros. Come on, bro. You see, this is exactly what I'm saying. $3,500. And I understand. I'm a tech lover. I understand, but realistically, man, sitting around the house with these big, heavy goggles on and doing all this shit, it's fun. But the fun factor wears out quickly. That's the same problem I have with the Oculus Quest. Every time I put on my Oculus Quest, I'm like, yo, this is the future. This is so much fun. Oh, I love this. Then after 30 minutes, I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, I had enough, yo. Like, the goggles just ain't the way. That's why the AR glasses are a much better deal. These are from all of the tech YouTubers that went out and bought these, and now they're returning them after the videos. I was gonna do the same shit, but I made a promise to myself years ago that I'm not gonna do that because that messes up the tech market. When you keep buying shit and returning it, like that messes shit up. So I don't want to be a part of that, but I get it if you do that. Get your views, bro. Get your views. Okay, now I just started watching the last season of Larry David. It is mad funny. I shout out to Leon. That's my guy. All right, anyway, so this is how I get some of my Google news. But when I wrote my real tech news, I just swipe over and I get it from this Google page. This is where I get most of my tech news. Okay, so we got a new Transformers coming out. Okay, best over-the-air headphones. Sony got a deal. Asus unveils ROG gaming backpack. Okay, gaming backpack. Okay, serious shit. OnePlus 12R, low in price, big in power. I shout out to CNET. Let me go ahead and like them. That ain't a bad thing. OnePlus 12 for $1,400. What the fuck? OnePlus 12R, $600. Hold on, let me see something here. Nah, bro. That can't be right. Go to oneplus.com. Okay. Let's just make sure. Okay, we'll skip all that bullshit. Okay, look. Now watch this. Here's the 12R starting at $399 with trade in any phone in any condition. So go in your old phone drawer, find one of these little Umi Digi bullshits that you had from Walmart back in the days with the big crack display. I don't know why I didn't throw this away, but you never know. This is why sometimes you can't be throwing this kind of shit away, because now I'll be like, here, OnePlus, take this and give me a nice 12R for $399. $399. $3.99. Tree. As my West Indians would say. Or South Park. I remember South Park? Tree Fitty. Tree Fitty. Anyway, we got the Pixel Watch 2. All right, so anyway, so you see this is how your day-to-day stuff is going to look. I get on my Google News. Xiaomi 14 Ultra. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, look. Now look. Y'all heard me talking about Casetify on and off, but Casetify got the Marvel collection. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna hate me, but I don't give a fuck. I'm coming back into the Casetify family because I want this. I got the Thanos glove. I need that AirPods. Matter of fact, let's get and click on that. I need that AirPods case. This right here. I need that, bro. I need that on my desk. All right? Y'all can hate me if y'all want. I don't give a fuck. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so let's exit out of that. All right, so now that's all my news part of the day. Let's do a little bit of work, okay? Take it over to my Gmails, okay? Read a nice email, reply to a nice email. No thanks. Hit send, bang, keep it moving. All right, so that's how my email is going to look. Look at that. Whew. Exit out, bang. Matter of fact, if I want to, I could go ahead and float their emails and float them to the side. This way, I'm still working. Okay, technically I'm still working, but I want to do some other shit. Let's play some music. Okay, take it over to YouTube Music. Let's see what we got going on. I've been on some, on some shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Teddy Pender, get a little Teddy Pendergrass action. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? All right, get a little Teddy Pender. I'm just gonna pause that though. I'll come back to that later. All right, so next we got the work segment out of the day. Let's take it over to Twitter. Let's see who roasted me right now. Okay, so we hit nice refresh. Okay, so we got the Moondrop. Would make space travel stand out. Moondrop earbuds. Okay, somebody get my man Crypto Messiah. All right, I got you. I'm gonna check these out. They do kind of look official. They look like nothing earbuds on steroids. Oh, they do kind of look sick though. All right, let me go ahead and screenshot that. Of course, I pressed the wrong one. Of course, I pressed the wrong one again. That's because I'm used to doing it like this. Hold up. Okay, is it down? Yeah, there it is. All right, let's see. Grime. Okay, 5.0 is my first mouse case. Okay, my man Grime, the 5.0 is definitely the best case I ever had. The mouse cases are no game. Shout out to my man Grime, yeah. I like that name. Okay, let's see anything else we need to see here. Okay. Let's see, okay. Let's see, I have to give Flossy Carter a follow. Love his YouTube videos, and a special shout out to White Socks. All right, shout out to my man Anthony Simmons. All right, he rocking with white socks. Now, I usually say white shoes, but white socks is acceptable. All right, White Socks is an acceptable name. I think my next cat, I'm going to name Socks also instead of Shoes. Yeah? All right, Shoes, if you keep getting on my nerves, I'm going to have to replace you. I'm just kidding, Shoes. You ain't going nowhere. I ain't getting 2 cats though. You can forget about that. Okay, high five white shoes. Shoes, you got a lot of fans out here. Okay, let's keep it moving. All right, so here's how your Twitter's going to look. Okay, let's see. I've noticed a little difference between the S23 and S24. I would say the little point upgrading. Yeah, you know, I'll save that for another rant because I do got another S24 rant that I want to get into, but I'll save that. Okay, anyway. I look at my man Tech Odyssey. You see that salute? That's because my man Tech Odyssey posted the big boy. My boy out here in the Corvette. Slow-ass Corvette. Out here in that slow-ass Corvette. Now, shout out to my man Tech Odyssey, though, because, you know, even though it's a slow-ass Corvette, when I see shit like that, I got to give a round of applause, you know what I'm saying? Because I love it. Only car guys understand it. All right, if you're into American cars, you're going to call all the German cars slow. And if you're into the German cars, you're going to call American cars slow. It is what it is, man. It's just car community banter, if you will. All right, let's keep it moving. Anyway. Best phone of the year? Let's see. What is the best phone of the year? Let's see. Replying. What was that? Oh, yep. Let's see. S24 Ultra. Best phone of the year, no question. All right, now, keep in mind, I'm on Twitter. Say I got a quick email just now. Bang, I got my emails right here. I can just come right back in. Right back to my emails. In the meantime, oh, no. Okay, false alarm. Exit out. Let's keep it moving. So next, let's see. Let's take it over to Facebook now. I don't really be doing Facebook too much, but let's just see what's going down. All right, shout out to my homegirl Camille. Got Nike, look at Nike all in love, yo. All in love, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Box got a new speaker right there. Okay. It's one of my cousins right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Okay. That V8 juice. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Soundbox. Okay. Anyway, see what I'm saying? I need this, bro. I need this. Case to 5, man, they know what I like, you. They know what I like. I'm a big Iron Man fan. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but I need this, yeah. I need this. Anyway, I might not review it on the channel, but I'm definitely buying it for my personal collection. I'll probably review it on the channel. Okay, look. Let's see. 20 years ago today, this dude right here, man. R.I.P. to my man Shane, yo. One of these days, if y'all want to know the full Shane story, I mean, the way this man went out is unbelievable. Like the story behind this, but he was a neighborhood villain. He was one of the neighborhood villains, yo. But he went out on some crazy shit, man. It's just it's a wild story. So anybody that want to know, ask me to tell the Shane story, I'll let y'all know. But damn, that was 20 years ago. Damn, yo. 20 years ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. Damn. I'm getting old, bro. 20 years ago. Oh, yeah, that sounds about right, though. That sounds about right. Oh, it sure does, right? Because, when this happened, I'll tell y'all a quick story. When this happened, right, I'll just sum it up. This dude right here, he blacked out one day, shot his brother Booger. He shot Booger, and Booger shot him back. And Booger killed him after he shot Booger and Rasan. Rasan was my man, right? So Rasan is in the hospital with the gunshot wounds. This is 20 years ago. This is exactly, me and Rasan was in the hospital at the same time. That's when I got stabbed. All right, so both of us was in life support at the same time. And we just happened to come out the hospital around the same time. And I bumped into him on the street maybe about a month later, maybe about 2 months later. And both of us had the fresh surgery scars. When I heard about the whole story, I mean, this was heartbreaking because this was one of my guys, man. He lived right around the corner from me. But anyway, yeah, it was exactly 20 years ago. Exactly. Anyway, that's why I don't be on Facebook, man, because Facebook be taking me back, man, to dark places sometimes. But let's live. Let's get lively again. Now, when you get depressed, the best thing to do is go to TikTok. All right, when you get depressed, go to TikTok, and you're going to see shit like this. A dude jumping out of a fucking Tesla with an Apple Vision Pro, and you know what I'm saying? Look, he said, this bro think he's Tony Stark's. Yeah, as much as I like the Apple Vision Pro, this is another reason I don't like about it, because you kind of labeled as one of these dudes, yo. I would probably be using mine in the house. I definitely wouldn't be walking around outside with that shit on, but hey, to each his own, yo. Now, these right here, these look like the Scarface. These are the Scarface Air Force Ones. That look like the backdrop from Scarface. But when he was like, handle your get some of those first class tickets to the afterlife. Fuck you. That's my favorite part of the movie, yo. All right. That's my favorite part of the movie, yo. You can't shoot a cop
Whoever said you was one? All right, look now, Samsung, this is what you need to do. Imagine if this was the Galaxy S26, a little display on the back, just like that. Just like that. Don't have to be some big giant display on the back. Just like this would be perfect. This would be perfect for a Galaxy S25. Perfect. Anyway, I'm about to say that little Zoomer. Where's this at? Little restaurants. All right. Okay. All right. You see, now this is what I'm talking about, man. You gotta watch out, fellas. All right, because you be all ready to blow up the DMs, and then she pull up to your crib with some nunchucks. All right. You say some slick shit, and she come out with them nunchucks. You gonna be like, damn, yeah. All right. Anyway, so here's how your TikTok is gonna look. Okay. Let's do it right here, yo. Okay, hitting them shoulders, yo. All right, we got the cash flashers, you know. Look, we got like a board at work. All right, let's see what he did. Okay, is he gonna talk about these shits or he just showing them? All right, well, anyway, this is board at work. He got the bows. Okay, I'm getting mines this week. Okay, you know, and some of us don't have the plugs with bows to get them for, you know, to get them on the early trip. But some of us do. You know, I gotta hate on my guy. You gotta like that stuff. You can't just be hating on your friends. You gotta hate internally, but you also gotta show love externally. Internally, I'm hating, but I'm showing love externally. All right, anyway. Lofts in Philly are so boring. Okay. All right, anyway, so here's how your Instagram is going to look. I mean, your TikTok. Let me say that correct. Whew. These AI cribs be looking dope, yo. Imagine this, man. This, you know, if I lived in a spot like this, I probably would have to fake my own death and just be there forever. Y'all never gonna see me again. Why come out the house? What's the reason to come out the house if you living like this? Why would I need to be around anybody else? Just me and shoes, me and my girl in a spot like this. I'm faking my own death. Anyway, let's keep it moving. All right. Oh, look at this case right here. That looks a little crazy. Oh, this is one of those videographer cases. Okay. Look kind of sick. All right, so let's exit out of that. All right, so we'll do one more. Let's take it over to Instagram. Okay. Active self-protection. Now we're gonna go ahead and skip that because you know, they be doing some. Oh, look at this is my man Jules for the face. Okay, look at those. Now I know some of y'all be thinking this kind of shit is corny, but this is the kind of shit I like, man. I like over the top crazy shit because I don't really go out nowhere. Like, I only got 2 speeds. I got Apple Watch Ultra and sweatpants looking like a complete bum, or I got shit like this, yo, straight ice galore with the 4-point glasses like that. I only got 2 speeds, yo. That's it, yo. So I like that kind of stuff. Did I get in like that video? Let me get in like that. Matter of fact, let me save that because I might have to cop those. All right, let's see. All right. Now, okay, who's this? Jessica. Now, I've been getting a lot of posts of people that I don't follow, but I don't know. Instagram be thinking I like this kind of shit. Let's see. What is it? Look at the ultimate troll right here. This is the ultimate troll right here, yo. AMG. If somebody did that to my car, I would be laughing so hard, yo. I would only real AMG versus BMW cats would get why this is so funny right here. But if I came out and seen that, I would be hysterical. That is so funny. All right, anyway. Oh, this song right here. Y'all heard this one? Hold up. Bro. Nah, chill. This Uncle Murder song with Jadakiss is so hard. I was trying to find it this morning. I seen this post earlier. I was trying to find that song. Shout out to Uncle Murder. Okay, anyway, so this is y'all remember this chick yet? Remember she was woman who went viral for pretending to be black? Oh my God, that was crazy. Okay, now I'm actually gonna review this in a couple of minutes because I'm leaving to go. I gotta catch a flight. What time is it? 10. I gotta catch a flight at 5 o'clock. I gotta go to Atlanta tomorrow to support Amaya. But I'm gonna shoot this video before I leave also. Okay, because I got one of these. I want to take this on my flight. And I believe this is $30. Matter of fact, let's just see. Yeah, I believe this is $30. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Oh, look at that. A couple tried to rescue poor little deer being captured by a python. Poor little deer being captured by a python. Bro, this is nature, yo. This is nature. You can't be interfering with nature, man. You gotta, sometimes you. I mean, I get it. No, that is kind of cute. Okay, I get it. But what about the snake, man? The snake gotta eat too, man. This is why you gotta be thankful that you where you at on the food chain, yo, because you could be lunch, yo. All right. You know what I'm saying? You could be lunch on the food chain, so you gotta be happy. At least be happy about that. Oh, look at that. These two made up. Let's see. Heavy one. This is what it looks like. Look, they made up. This is what I like to see, man. This is what I like to see. The Shannon Sharp and Mike Epps. I did not like seeing them go at each other on Instagram and all that. You know, it's not about that, oh, you too old for that. It's not about age. I just don't like to see two of my childhood, I wouldn't say childhood, two legends that I watched growing up at each other's throats at this ripe old age. You know, we're supposed to be loving life. This is what I like to see. Grown men settling issues like grown men. Okay. I ain't even gonna say nothing, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing. What y'all think about shit like this, yo? What y'all think? That's a lot of hips, bro. What y'all think about that? I ain't gonna say nothing, but I don't know why I be laughing. These BBLs is killing y'all. I was singing the shoes just now. Anyway, all right. So this is how your Instagram is gonna look. Okay, not too spicy today. As soon as I say that. Okay. Anyways, Calvin, don't worry, Calvin. I ain't forget about you. I'm just trying to let me find something for. Now, I'm about to say, I know this is Zuma. You see how fat I am? Just scrolling and just seeing the backdrop, I knew this was Zuma immediately. Let's see. Hold up. Like Zuma, New York, right? If you click on Zuma's Instagram, right? Or you click on the hashtag Zuma, New York, as soon as you scroll down, who do you see? You see this big fat fuck. Me, all right, that's me. Then you see me again right here, you know what I'm saying? Then you see me again right here. Then you see me again right here. Then you see me again right here. I know it seems like all I do is eat at Zuma. One more for the road, why not? But this is my favorite restaurant. I was just talking on Maya too the other day. One of our goals as a father-daughter duo, we're trying to go to all of the Zumas. And there's a bunch of them, and you got Ibiza, Turkey, like there's a bunch of exotic locations. So that's on our bucket list as a father-daughter team to go to all of the different Zumas. Look at that. I'm so hungry. I want that. Anyway, let's exit out of that. All right, let's exit out. All right, let me do this pinch to zoom test from my man Calvin. Let's see. All right, Calvin, let's see. All right. Yes, okay, Calvin, you see? All right. Pinch to zoom does work. Okay. The funny thing is, if I go to search, why does my Instagram search? This is think that all I want to see is cats and ass. Right? Huh? Huh? Anyway, keep it moving. This is how a mid-range phone, okay, is supposed to work in 2024. This is a mid-range phone minus the camera, the wireless charge, the ingress protection, the Quad HD display, which separates it from a flagship phone. But this is the real deal. For $400, I mean, you haven't seen any lag in this video. Now look, the whole time, remember, I've been having the phone on high performance mode. The battery went from 100% to 96. In the space of this long ass video, the battery went from 100% to 96. Bro, the battery life on this is insane. Let's kind of wrap this video up. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the OnePlus 12R a major go. And at $500, with the trade-in dropping it down to $400, as Bob Barker would say, the price is right. You cannot go wrong with this phone. And like I said earlier, one of the biggest selling points to this phone, if you live in the USA, is it's going to work on all of your carriers. Now, quick side note, I read a little article yesterday that some people was having trouble activating this on Verizon, and OnePlus went out and released a statement saying that it is going to work on Verizon. So it's going to work on all your carriers. You're getting 3 years of upgrades, OS updates. And not to mention, you're going to get the customer service. You're going to get customer service. It might not be the best in the world, but like I said, you try calling up Xiaomi or Poco when you got a problem with your phone, and you're going to realize why you should have went with the OnePlus. Anyway, this is the OnePlus 12R. Let's get a little wipe down. Okay, OnePlus 12R, officially White Shoes approved. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one.
Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer, special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Spock, run the beam up.
Enterprise.
Energize.
Hey guys, Jerry Springer here. Subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real reviews. He has a tech channel on YouTube, and he already has over 2 million subscribers, so give him a look. You may like it, and it could be very useful. Take care of yourself and each other.